Well, this is Richie from This Is Real Life, and this is my Apple Magic Mouse review. Now, why do I need this? Well, I had the original Magic Mouse, the version 1, which I've had since virtually the day they came out, and it eventually has just given up the ghost and the switches are gone. I edit a lot on YouTube, and with the Magic Mouse, you can swipe from side to side and cause the screen to drag along like this, but at the minute I'm having to do it by holding the mouse button down and dragging this little icon along at the bottom, and it is just burning lots and lots and lots of time on here. So gone out, got my new Magic Mouse 2 from the Apple store today, where the service was absolutely excellent, particularly given the coronavirus. They brought this out, as I said, I know exactly what I want, and somebody went inside and about 30 seconds later came out with my mouse, and we bought this using Apple Pay. And you turn it on, as simple as that. Optical mouse sensor in the back there. However, you do need to charge it up with a USB cable, and that, he says, is located under the manual here. So the first thing I'm going to do before setting it up, and it's relatively straightforward to set up and pair with the computer. I'm going to leave that charging while I go and read the Magic Mouse manual. Absolutely no need to charge it initially, because when I've plugged it in and gone through the setup, as I'll show you in just a second, the mouse battery level is already at 97%. So you can charge it if you want, but it will work straight out of the box. Okay, well, having a Richie whoa moment from the start here. The first thing it says is update your software, but I know I've got the very latest version of software updated on my Mac because I have it set to do that automatically. This is our lightning port where the USB lead powers in. Well, Richie whoa moment, I've read the manual, and it actually says when you first plug it in, you should leave it turned on. That will then pair the mouse with the computer. Once it has done that, your mouse should be active on here, and indeed, little symbol has appeared on there, and I can now move. I'll show you the advantage it gives me in iMovie, whereas I can clip where if I was to hold this down, I can now shuffle everything sideways by scrolling along with the mouse, which is a huge advantage to me when I'm editing. Absolutely, that's the amount of time that's going to save me is worth the $79 that the mouse was costing. But anyway, let me dive into the rest of the setup of it. And it also tells me in the top corner here, Magic Mouse, Apple Magic Mouse is done. So if I click on settings for that, it takes me to the Magic Mouse 2. If I double click on that again, it doesn't do anything. Let's go to mouse settings. And here we can look, we can move in on here, scroll direction, natural, content tracks, finger movement, secondary click on the right hand side. If you click on there, you can click on the left hand side. So if you're left handed, you can switch that, but I'm right handed, so I'm going to leave that set up as it is. Smart zoom, you can double tap with one finger. Not a feature I'm an overly big fan of. You can see what it's doing on the screen there when it double taps and it expands it. Certain types of graphics design programs and things, I could see the advantage in that, but I'm going to leave it off for the minute. On here, tracking speed, I'm going to increase that a little bit, as I do like it to be quite zippy moving around the screen, because it saves me time when editing. And that's the point and click features of the Magic Mouse 2. Click on more gestures, simple swipe between pages, scroll left or right with one finger, swipe between full screen apps, swipe left or right with two fingers, mission control, double tap with two fingers. So as you can see, it might have a mighty price tag, but it's actually mighty big in features. Well, for the minute, I'm going to leave that exactly as it is set up on there with on the adjustments I've made down there. If I scroll down slightly, it says bigger, you can actually see the mouse battery level at 97% down here. So straight out of the box, the thing is virtually ready to use with a fully charged battery on there, which is outstanding to my mind. Anyway, let me quickly show you that swipe between full screen apps with the swiping left or right with two fingers. Okay, when swiping both my fingers to the left like this, you will see that as I move both fingers over to the left, simply switches from Safari to iMovie. Both fingers to the right, and the window moves over from iMovie to Safari, just like that, which is a very neat feature indeed if you want to flick between applications fairly fast, as I sometimes do when editing the movies. I might want to use my image editing program and then quickly switch over to place that image in iMovie. Anyway, hope you like that short review of the Magic Mouse. It's not the cheapest thing in the world to buy, or yours around for around $79 plus the tax on top of it, but very, very easy to use indeed, very easy to set up, and it's going to make editing for me in iMovie a much, much shorter job than it was at the start of the day when I was having to use my old mouse.